Hello. So I was going to do the grass and the gardening, but it started raining, so I've come into my hobby shed and I thought I'd do a little bit of a short video about all the rules leaks and things and people's opinions and stuff, which is fine. I mean, everybody loves an opinion. I love an opinion. I'm a bit of an opinion onion. Peel back one and there will be another one that just appears. So before we go into some of the bits, because I'm doing this all out of memory because I'm sat in my shed while it's raining outside, one thing that I think people are missing about what I think is good about this new edition is interaction between the players in the turn. Let's take the challenge, the new challenge system. Yes, it's going to be complicated at first, something new for us all to learn, but I feel it's quite interactive. It's a game within a game, like when you play a video game and it's got these in games. Like Final Fantasy is a classic where you spend more time playing the damn card games in the game than you do sometimes playing the game. I know in like Final Fantasy 7 that's what you did, you just played this card game. So this new challenge system is another kind of way of the players interacting when it's not your turn, and I like that. I like it, something to be always available there to do and to react with. I like the reactions, how they're now points, which will change obviously. Certain characters are going to give you an extra reaction point or whatever. A bit like, I think Age of Sigmar works like that with command points or something for the turns and how many you get. Doors shutting from the wind. It might open back up again in a minute, so it's going to be dark. So I like that. I also like, keeping on about interaction, the new charge phase that they've got going off with how a charge works, and then each side gets to shoot as they are charging. If I'm reading that right, I think I am reading that right, that both sides get to shoot with their assault weapons when they're charging, like a free reaction or whatever it is. Interaction with reaction. Yeah, so going the other rules and things, I think the Force Org chart looks really good. I don't know what people's there's a lot of like, oh my god, it's really complicated, I don't know what's going on. Surely that's more fun when you've got to actually sit down and work things out. I loved that. How many times do you go on Battlescribe and just write lists of like, yeah, I want this, this and this? That's fun, isn't it? I thought that's part of the fun. Maybe that's my internal autism kicking off there with like list building and things like that. But I think that's fun, having a new element of how you're going to build your lists. And like with line units being able to score more victory points. So you could bring like 6 commanders who then bring 8 dreadnoughts or how many you can take, and then score bugger all when you're doing the game. And then somebody else could bring tons of troops and then just literally try and win the game, which I think is really good. I mean, some of the armies that I'm going to be building now are going to be like Breacher, a lot of Breacher squads, because obviously got a new Breacher thing, so we know there's going to be a big inclusion in the game. So Breacher squads and tactical squads, I like that. I think that's cool. So the new Force thing, yes, it's going to take some getting used to. Yes, it's not what it was before, but what's wrong with that? I don't get what's wrong with that. It's a new game. If you don't like it, just stick with the old ones and play the new game. I don't see any problem with that either. Like if you can't get on with it, talk to your opponent or whoever you play with, saying, can we use the old style Force Org and then play the game, or just play it however you want to play it. And you're not making any money off it, are you? Like you're not playing to win thousands of pounds. This isn't your day job. Oh, one of the dogs is coming. Hello, Bunny. This isn't your day job, so it's not like you're doing it for fun. So play it the way that it's fun. You don't have to play it any other way. Play how it resonates with you. So I like that. I like how the psychic phase is looking. It's different. It's more interactive again, stronger. I like it how I think hopefully I'm reading these things right, but I like it how the characters themselves that are psychic now have abilities built into them by being that cycle. Like I think one of them's got like Duelist 2 or something, and then stuff like that. It's really good. I like that. Yeah, I'm quite excited about it. I like it. I like change. I like something new. And the other thing as well is, let's remember, people, that this is a multi-billion-pound corporation. Games Workshop is it, and it has to make money. It does. It has to make money for it to grow and continue and do these things, to employ people and everything. It's got to be profitable. So the hobby that you play has got to be profitable to them. Otherwise, they'll cut it off and not do any more of it. So then when you want, oh, like, I'd really like a plastic kit of this or plastic kit of that. Well, if no one's playing the game and no one's buying new things, because they've got to promote it, they've got to buy new things to put money into it. So if no one's buying the new stuff, they're not going to make more new stuff. So yeah, things are different. That's good. Change is good, and we'll learn a new system and it'll be fun. And then within a year of its release, everybody will know the rules anyway, and then that'll be cool, and it won't matter. And then they'll see it's successful, and then they'll make more of it, and we'll see more stuff, and we'll get eventually things like plastic mastodons or plastic warhounds and stuff like that, because they have to be able to make money. So yes, you've got to spend money on tons of rule books. You don't all have to buy it. Like, if there is a community of players, some of you buy it and pitch in like a library between friends and stuff. So that's there. Like, community is a thing, like a gaming club or whatever. If there's like a group of 6 of you and you all chip and say, well, I'll buy this book, you buy that one, you buy that, and we'll like put it in the pile and do it like that. That's doing it. So what I'm saying is that yes, it's expensive. It's an expensive hobby, and you accept that when you start playing it. You accept that it's expensive, and you accept that they have to. They're a business that has to make money. They can't do it for nothing. And yes, the profit margins might be huge, but that's how they continue to make all these new things, because it's successful. So it has to be successful. So they have to make money for it to be more successful. So it's just a vicious circle of it needing to be successful. So I'm excited. I just thought I'd make this video because I'm excited, and it's raining and I couldn't quite get out and do the grass straight away. I've got loads of bits. There's loads of auto cannons there, so I'm thinking about what I'm going to do with my next armies. Definitely extending my Sons of Horus into a more flexible force, because my Sons of Horus originally, going off topic, was in 1st edition, and it was just Horus led. It was tip of the spear, bam, in. I went to the Throne of Schools in 2018 and came 7th. First ever game. That was my first ever game of Heresy as well. Just turned up like, bam, I've read the rules, let's go for it. I've got Horus, I've made this army, bam, smashed it. It was great fun. That force that I had originally from 1st edition looks mint, cannot operate. It can't even properly operate in Heresy 2. It couldn't. I had to do loads of weird stuff to get it to work because it couldn't fill this force up net. Now it can. 3rd edition, literally, I can now play my 1st edition force again in its entirety, how it was originally meant to be played. So I'm going to be doing my Sons of Horus and expanding that. The Ultramarines that have been on the channel plenty of times, I'm upping them. I'm going to do some new things with them, with a lot of shields and stuff. I love shields. But yeah, I'm really excited. I don't care that there's like loads of negativity and things. I'm really positive. I like it. It's an excuse to build more stuff, excuse to play the game. I really like it, and it looks cool, and I like rules. Rules are cool. So yeah, hope everyone's watched the battle report, because it was wicked fun. Yes, we got stuff wrong. I don't care. It was fun. I tried to pick up on the bits that went wrong. It was a great game. Jack was brilliant, and we're going to do loads more in the future. Yeah, so please watch the report, like and subscribe and all that crap. But yeah, from the hobby shed, I I'll see you again soon. Just a few thoughts and positivities, and yeah, great. Take care, my friends. Bye bye.